Alright guys, this is Kilo with Spartan Team 4, newest member of the team, doing my gun and gear videos. We'll start with the primary gun. This is my VFC Platinum M4. I run it in two configurations, more of a civilian tactical one and the Block 1 style. Internally the gun is completely stock. The only thing I've done is downgrade the spring to make it field legal indoor and outdoor. But I will fix and replace things as need be. Externally, we'll start with the tactical upper. It's just a Dytac, if I'm not mistaken, URX3 rail. We've got the hand stop KAC trades on it, and the 45 degree mount for the replica M600 Surefire. There's also the Surefire muzzle brake, GMP D-Bell, and a T1. Don't really use this one too often. This is more team appropriate, but this is my fun upper. Obviously just a flashlight is all you really need, and an optic, and flip up sights because they complete the look. But mainly this is what's important. You've got a 7-inch KAC rail on a 14.5-inch barrel with a barrel mounted M203. I do run Mad Bull PB4 shells right now that shoot the Nerf rockets, but I'm thinking about switching over to the tag rounds for different events and operations, and a flashlight in case I need it, obviously. And on the optic, it's just an aimpoint replica on a Wilcox replica mount, and my sling is attached via a QD slot on the other side. My backup, I don't really normally use this. It's the G EBR short barrel model. I prefer the shorty on this one. I just don't need the extra length. I've had one before. I didn't really like it all that much. But talking about some of the things that we have on the gun, we've got a replica Harris bipod, because what DMR isn't complete without a bipod. I do typically remove it while playing just because it is extra weight. I'm usually moving a lot and not setting up camp. But it is nice to have for storage and just keeping it up out of the dirt. Doesn't need a lot of accessories on it because it's already tricked out. Nothing on the rails except for the optics, which we have an unknown brand short dot, 1 to 4 time magnification. I usually run it on about 1.5 to 2, just a little bit of magnification. It is illuminated, red and green as well, and it's on a LaRue mount reversed, so it's got the proper eye relief. And up front of it there is a 45 degree red dot sight, so if I needed to use it up close, I can tilt it and use that for target acquisition. And then for sling, I use the Blue Force Gear VCAS, as this one is padded. On my other gun I use a VCAS as well. I like the 2-point setup and the adjustability. And then internally, it's just got the Prometheus 6.03 Type 4 barrel on a Lonex 70 degree bucking and a Lonex A2 balance motor. Shoots around 400 feet per second, which is right up at the top of the limits, but again I don't use it often, so if I need a backup it's there for me. Alright, so next we're going to cover the sidearm. I run a Tokyo Marui Glock 17. It's a stock frame with a PGC aluminum slide with the TM night sights. It's been weathered pretty good from my holster. It is a Bravo Concealment Kydex holster, specially designed for use with the TLR1. They are molded to it. Magazines, I run 3 TM mags with the +2 base plates just for aesthetics. They don't actually do anything for airsoft. And then internally we have the PDI 601 barrel with a Prometheus purple bucking, and then I have the Guns Modify recoil spring and hammer springs, and the Guns Modify aluminum gas blowback housing, which makes it cycle very, very fast and clean. Alright, onto the carrier. I run an LBT 6094A in multicam, obviously. I do run replica plates inside just to give it some weight and shape to keep it form-fitting. On the backs, or in the front side here, I use the LBT insert. I also have the 7.62 insert for when I run the EBR. I also have the Blue Force Gear 762 for that same purpose. Obviously some just patches to be cool guy. On the right side of the cummerbund, I have the integrated radio pouch using an HD1000 with just a simple hand mic. Haven't gone to the expense of a headset. I'm not sure if I really want to. I kind of like the hand mic setup. And then next to that is the Eagle Industries double 40mm pouch, obviously for my 203 shells. The other side, we've got a tactical Tailor general purpose pouch, but there's another name for it where it's got different pockets, storage, fun patch, compass, keep all sorts of little gear in there, trinkets. And then behind that, on the left side, which is a team standard, I have my IFAK here, HSGI bleeder pouch. I have a cat on there just for aesthetics again, some shears. But we use these training tourniquets for when we actually get mediced in. It's much faster than using ace bandages and the like in there, which that's become a team standard as well. And then on the back side, I've got the TYR assault panel, zip-on panel. Bottom big pocket, I keep the foam balls for the 203 if I'm using it as AT, and on the top it's got slots for more 203 rounds. I've not gone to purchase extras because I'm still debating on doing Mad Bull PB4s or tag rounds. And then inside I have the Source 50-ounce hydro. 50 ounce tends to be enough, but for longer games I would obviously need to refill it. It is rather small compared to some of the bigger ones. That's about it. That's all it covers. It's very, minimalistic. I don't carry a lot of extra stuff, not a lot of extra weight. I don't need it. I only carry 3 mags on the front because the other 2 are carried in my my subload on my leg rig. Again, with the patches, just call sign and generic flag. It is IR. The blue patch here is the Warrior tab from the Chicago Airsoft Association. You are awarded this patch when you do something of noteworthy value, and it is voted upon, and you receive one of these, so I wear that one with pride. We have our headgear. We've got the Dragon Red Ops Core Maritime replica with the Ops Core mesh helmet cover with the also removable counterweight, which houses CR123 batteries for me. I just have a couple patches on there, IR flag and call sign. Very simple, very basic. No need for nods or anything for me, just not what I need to spend money on. And then iPro, like most of the team, Oakley M-frame ballistic 2.0s with the helo kit for full seal use. The last piece of gear we're going to cover is my subload. I run the Costa Leg Rig, which is a purpose-built. They now make modular ones, but this one is all sewn together. It runs 2 double-decker tacos, rifle, pistol, and 1 pistol in the center. These are the smoke green pouches. I kind of have it set up just to show the versatility of the taco. Rifle mags. It also fits the M14s pretty easily. And then we also have the pistol, the Glock mags, and the 40mm, and it goes back into shape. But just to show you how easy it is, it fits pretty much everything. So if I need to wear something elsewhere, I have the ability to. So pretty great little piece of kit. Better in my opinion than the big battle belts that some people wear. It's nice, compact, it's high on your thigh so it doesn't shake when you run. I almost forget it's there most times. But that concludes pretty much all of my gear. Constantly changing it, adding, subtracting, just to find out what fits right.